Hi again. Well, continuing on, the boys have reached home and they found out they've got money in their sacks and they're so afraid somebody's going to think they stole it. But actually, Joseph had told one of his men to return the money and put it in their sacks, and he gave them some grain for free. And anyway, they said, Dad, we've got some news for you. I know this famine is getting so bad, and we won't get any more food until we bring Benjamin into Egypt with us. And their father said, no way, absolutely not going to happen. And they tried so hard to persuade him for a long time, but the storehouse of food was getting really low, and the brothers were saying, we can't feed our families anymore. We've got to go back, and we've got to bring Benjamin to get the food. And finally, I think it was Judah said, Dad, listen to me. If we don't bring Benjamin back safely, you can have 2 of my boys. And Reuben chimed in and said, and you can have my boys too. And I shall let you kill them. Maybe sometimes he wanted to kill them. No, I'm teasing. But they were just putting their children's lives on the line. Finally, old Grandpa, he relented. Jacob relented, and he said, okay, but you better bring him back. So they made their way back to Egypt. I mean, this is no small trips. Made their way back to Egypt with Benjamin with them. And Joseph saw them coming, but they still had no clue it was Joseph, because he was speaking Egyptian, and he probably had a beard and dressed in Egyptian clothes, and he's so grown up now. You know, he was pretty young when they got rid of him back there. And anyway, when Joseph saw his younger brother, it said he just couldn't handle himself anymore. He said, bring them all into my quarters here. We're going to have a big dinner. And it says that he just hugged on Benjamin, kind of unusually strong, and didn't want to let him go. After all, they were the 2 youngest ones. They had grown up together. And it says that Joseph was so overwhelmed, he had to run into the other room, and he just cried his eyes out with joy. Oh, he cried. He was so happy. So then he set a great feast for all of them, but they still had no clue it was Joseph. And I'll continue on with the next story pretty quick.